Welcome to the One Star Weakfoot Show, your one-stop shop for player reviews, starring your host, One Star Weakfoot, and our review specialist, One Star Weakfoot. Good evening and welcome to the One Star Weakfoot Show, your one-stop shop for player reviews. I'm going to be your host today, One Star Weakfoot, and it makes me feel stupendous to see you back on the channel. Thank you very much for tuning in, and the first order of events for today is going to be saying a big thank you to Raul once again for letting us use his account, because he did this SBC that EA dropped yesterday. He has done the Palacios SBC, and I just didn't have the SBC fodder or the desire to do them on my main account, so he was nice enough to let us hop onto the account as well as do the thumbnails. So if any of you guys at home need any thumbnails, any graphics, yo, hit Raul up. World-class FIFA on Twitter, by the way. So, as you guys know from the thumbnail, we will be talking about one player and one player only. It's going to be a FIFA 20, FIFA 13 legend, and I'm not going to act like I was playing FIFA 20. I mean, I wasn't playing FIFA 20. I started around FIFA 15, I believe it was, so I'm not an OG of the game. But for all you OGs of the game out there, we're going to be trying this Palacios card out. Let's take a look at this card. So he's 5'9". He has high work rates. He's right-footed with a 4-star combination. As you guys see here, the stats on this card are not bad. 5 games, 7 goals scored. And before we go any further, if you're enjoying the content, if you want more content like this, do me a favor, hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, do not be shy. Please consider subscribing to the channel. I appreciate all you guys at home for watching this video. So when you look at this card, I mean, the upgrade he has gotten is absolutely sensational. I mean, he is a 76 rated card, I believe his non-form is, with 70s and pretty much all his stats. And now he has gotten boosted to the point where he matches the power creep. I mean, just about. He has the pace at 95 to pose defense's trouble. His shooting stats are nuts. I mean, when you look at it, 99's attack positioning, finishing, volleys, penalties, 92 at shot power, and his launch shots are 79. We boosted that up with a marksman chem style, which I believe might be the best chem style for him. His passing stats are very solid as well. He has the important stats. His long passing is pretty mediocre. It's pretty suspect. But at the striker position, I doubt it's going to really be a big issue. His dribbling stats are insane. I mean, 93's in agility, 96 in balance, 99 with ball control. I mean, this guy looks like a summer heat card, if I do say so myself. Don't forget the fact that he does have the finesse shot trait, which is a very nice thing to have. He also has very nice physical, 99 aggression. That's insane. 91 stamina, 99 jumping, and a formidable 80 as his strength stat. Real quick, I will be showing you guys where I'm playing him in game, just so you get a better idea of how we used him. So we did use him in the 4-4-2. I used him as a left striker. I know he is right-footed. He is right-footed, right? Let me double check. Yes, he is right-footed. I don't want to make that mistake on camera. But yeah, I used him as a left striker. I know he's right-footed, but I did want to cut onto his right foot and finesse, using that finesse shot trait. His instructions are to get in behind. Everything else is normal. I used Ronaldo in this situation, almost like a cam, playing balanced and setting Palacio up. So yeah, we're going to jump into the gameplay. I'm going to take you over to our review specialist in the studios, One Star Weakfoot. Take it away. Thanks, One Star. So according to Footbin, this card's going to cost you 86,000 coins. To complete the SBC, the price of an 84 rated squad. Is he worth it? I would have to say absolutely. I think if you're a fan of the card, if you're running a Serie A team, if you need a cheap striker that's going to perform very well for you, I think this guy can definitely fit that role. We're going to break down the stats though, so you know exactly what to expect. So first we're going to talk about his pace. He has 95 pace, highlighted with 97 acceleration, and in game you definitely noticed that. I mean, I set him to get in behind, and with the well-timed runs he was making, his acceleration definitely made a difference in terms of creating that initial separation. And his sprint speed of 93 was pretty decent, so once he's in behind, he's very difficult to catch. Overall, this guy's pace is a 9.5 out of 10. It's definitely very solid, and it's definitely good enough to be a get in behind striker. Next, we'll talk about shooting, and by George, this guy's shooting is actually nuts. And it's two aspects to his shot. The first thing we're going to talk about is his attack positioning. It's 99, and it really felt like more than 99. That's really what stood out about this card. He was so intelligently positioned. He made very different runs than I was used to, and it was able to really get him open in areas where all he had to do was tap the ball and press the shoot button and make that shot. His positioning was very dangerous, very nice, and it was definitely an asset to have that on this card. His finishing at 99 is exactly what you'd expect. Get it on his right foot, especially if you finesse it, that thing's gonna hit the back of the net. You have absolutely no chance at saving it. His finish is extremely clinical, and his shot power at 92, which we boosted to 97 with a marksman chem style, definitely ensures it beats the keeper more times than not. Overall, this guy's shooting is a 9.5 out of 10. If you need a clinical striker, yo, this guy's gonna be your guy. Next, we're gonna talk about his passing, and I would say his link-up play is definitely very good for a striker. I mean, he has 96 vision, he has 95 short passing, 97 curve. So when he's building up, when he's linking up, when he's acting almost like a target man for you, if that's what you want out of him, he's gonna be able to play make pretty well. He's gonna be able to bring other players into the game, especially if you're the kind of person who likes to play possession, have your players very close together, everything like that. His long passing is a bit of a liability though, I have to say. If you like to hit over the top through balls with your strikers, which I'm not sure why you do that, if you like to just hit long driven passes with your striker, he will let you down from time to time. But if you use him to his or within his limitations, he's gonna be more than enough. Overall, this guy's passing is an 8.5 out of 10. Next, we're going to talk about his dribbling. He has 97 dribbling, and this is a very important stat because, as you guys know, FIFA 20 meta is to dribble, to turn, to twist, and do all of that stuff. And in game, I would say he felt above average on the ball. He didn't feel as sticky, as slimy, as evasive as somebody like a Neymar, as somebody like a Dembele, as somebody even like a Kubo. He feels a step below that. I think a lot of that has to do with his body type. But that being said, he's able to maneuver good enough to get the shot off. He's able to create his own shot from time to time. However, I wouldn't use him as somebody that is a playmaker, somebody that can really beat more than 2 or 3 defenders, because he's just not going to be that guy. Like I said, I do think it has a lot to do with the body type. He is able to handle his own. He is not a liability in that regard, but he's not exactly playing to 97 dribbling in my opinion. Overall, this guy's dribbling is an 8.5 out of 10. Finally, we'll be talking about his physical, and this is another aspect of the card I really did enjoy. He has 80 strength, 99 aggression, and that really is felt. I mean, his shielding ability is pretty decent, but where you really notice him is when you press with him, or when you're looking for a second chance, third chance. He does tend to get favored to those chances. A lot of that is due to his aggression. He has 91 stamina, which means that man doesn't get tired. He could play all game, especially at the striker position. His 99 jumping and 99 heading accuracy is also a plus, but being that headers are dead, I wasn't really able to utilize it as well as maybe in previous FIFAs you could. Overall, this guy's physical is an 8.5 out of 10. Alright guys, so what's the final verdict on this card? I think this card is a great fun card to bring in. He's a great budget option if you're still on a budget at this stage of FIFA. He is going to do the important things well. He's fast. He could finish. He could pass pretty well. And his dribbling is enough to really create his own shot. Everything like that. He isn't really an extraordinary player. I wouldn't really expect a world beater for this price. But I do think he's a great value, and you should look at unlocking him if you're a fan of the player or if you're just running a Serie A team. Alright guys, so that's going to be my Palacio review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next episode, but until then,